All of our fun, all our dedication, everything will last for Kinfinity. Hi everyone, Kinfinity here, and here's my review of The Prince of Egypt, directed by, already bringing up Simon Wells, Steve Hickner, Brendan Chapman. Go ahead, Val Kilmer. Rose Fiennes, Shel Pfeiffer, Sandra Bullock, Jeff Goldblum, Danny Glover, Patrick Stewart, Helen Mirren, Steve Martin, Martin Short, Bobby Motown, Eden, Regal, that's pretty fitting, Oprah Haza, James Avery, and Aria Noel Curzon. Of course, they are all free to be this amazing cast, since Moses' mother has to send him along the Nile River. Don't you cry. And she has to serenade. Since while he's being sent off to safety, all the rest of the Israelites are being put to work. They are the slaves of Pharaoh here in Egypt land. They have to use all this mud, sand, need someone to deliver us from having to do anything as a slave. Separate them from slavery is the worst. Especially the Pharaoh. He is the worst. And of course, Moses wasn't expected to end up right here at the Pharaoh. So he's raised up as the brother of Ramesses, the son who looked up to the Pharaoh. So they grew up. Well, Ramesses is going to be looking up at Moses winning this chariot duel. He's so close to being done with the chariot race. Yes, since you got proper duties to do, my son. So they try to have fun. They do have fun together. They go back to being, royalty and everything. While they have these two advisors who are always slithering and trying to be, wherever they need to be in front and center. So all these terrible things are happening, of course, the Israelites and everything. And Moses has to go down and take care of some business that's going on between the slaves and the guards and everything. And one day while he goes down, he comes across Miriam and Aaron, who work so hard and provide their family while they're here in this terrible situation, of everything that's going on in Egypt. So if you're not royalty, you have to, be out of there. You got to get out. You got to be delivered from this terrible situation. So as soon as Miriam recognizes Moses, you're our brother. Oh, what's going on? Excuse me, peasant? And then Aaron, oh, please, she's not well. Please forgive her, your majesty. We'll gladly be on our way. No, he's our brother. So Miriam brings Moses back. Well, Moses rejects it at first, but after he sees the injustice firsthand of this one slave being completely taken advantage of by a guard, things start to change. So he's actually taken out of Egypt, his royal palace. He's taken out of the palace and everything, away from the pyramids that the slaves are working on. He's taken out of everything that he's known. And he's actually dragged all across the desert to where of Miriam and Aaron, their family, and then Sephora's been working so hard. Her father, Jethro. So he actually goes out to where they live, because there's been so many altercations with them and the Egyptians. Zephora and Miriam, everyone, they've had so many problems with Egypt. So this is where they live and everything, while they are still being forced under Egyptian rule. So now he's there with them, and he learns to look at his life through heaven's eyes. And he learns his actual life. He learns that he actually is one of them. One of the Hebrews. God's chosen people, to get out of this terrible situation because of the Egyptians and everything. So, of course, over time he becomes what he was born as. He becomes one of the Hebrews. Fully he becomes Hebrew and everything. And of course he confronts Ramesses. Well, Ramesses has gone up in rank. Still Pharaoh for a little while, the original Pharaoh. But Ramesses is up there now. So Moses confronts Ramesses, need to let my people go. After God, of course, tells Moses, all that he wants to, being God. So Moses like, who are you out of this burning bush? I am that I am. And you must set your people free. Like, how can I do this? And God, of course, more and more declares, am I not the God who saved? But from the flood, he tells Moses, I am that I am. So do this because he is God. He's all powerful. And he doesn't have to say anything, but he chooses to tell you that I am that I am. He can do whatever you want. So Moses finally, starts stepping to the Egyptians and everything. And shows a little bit of what he can do by turning this staff, that's going to be super important later, into a snake. Oh, not a bad party trick, the Egyptians think. And then those high priests, tells them that you're playing with the big boys now. But no, you're playing with the Creator. You're going to do that. So, of course, now they are on opposite sides. Ramesses is still high and thinks that things are going to work out his way. But, of course, Moses and the Israelite Hebrews, they're literally trying to cross over. And, they had an attempt that didn't go well at first. Now God puts all the plagues on Egypt. Worst frogs. Want them falling from the sky and everything. Locusts, everything. So then, of course, through God's power, Moses is able to separate the Red Sea. All the Israelites, are able to come through. And it's beautiful before and after they march into Egypt for this final release of all the slaves. It's beautiful how they declare, there can be miracles if you believe. So since they've been believing, here's the miracle. They're set free. So, of course, read read the original the original miracle, the original revelation. You actually read Exodus and then see this timeless classic. It's timeless, literally. One of my favorite scriptures actually comes from this, part of the Bible. Exodus 14:14. The Lord shall fight for you and you shall hold your peace. So please see this powerful telling of Moses learning who he actually is. He thinks he can run another chariot race against you, brother. Like the big royalty, But he finds out he's actually chosen by God roots, And now he's really chosen by God to do this, to set these true people out of Egypt and everything because of what the Egyptians have done. And God gave them Egyptians and everything that they need, which they need to realize. So it's literally Moses learning who he is and connecting with Sephora. They finally get married, everything. She's super strong too. Yeah, Sephora, I kind of mentioned at the beginning, she, also had some quarrels with the Egyptians. So her and Moses, became stronger together with opposing the Egyptians and everything. And then, everything that he learns from her father, Jethro, and everything. Yeah, so Moses and Sephora become so strong together. Yeah, after she initially rebelled against the Egyptians. So they become strong together as he not only learns from her and his actual family, of Miriam and Aaron, his actual siblings and everything, but he also learns from all of them and look into their life through heaven's eyes. So, of course, Moses, from being high and mighty in Egypt, coming down to where he actually is supposed to be, coming to the Hebrews and everything that he is. So, so he goes from royalty to letting his actual people go free and everything. So see the timeless journey told in this powerful way. So of course it's amazing forever to last for infinity. There we go. And past infinity. So please check it out if you haven't already. Please like, subscribe, please hit the notification bell when all new videos come out. And it's just powerful. It's just it really is, you know, very personal. Like I say, you know, him and Ramesses trying to beat each other. And, you know, the Pharaoh being so cold. And the queen, she has a heart. Cares for her sons. But she is an Egyptian queen. You know, she's still locked into them being the big royalty deciders. You know, she cares about her family and stuff, but she's just focused on ruling still. You know, like she's still a big queen, but she is sympathetic to her immediate family, but you know, everyone else, she still rules over them. So how all of the Egyptians, you know, they finally get what's been coming. God making a way for the slaves to be set free and everything. So, of course, it's amazing how they find out this revelation happens to them. So, please check it out. Please like, subscribe. Yes, please hit that notification bell when all new videos come out. And these videos will last for infinity.